Welcome to Family Feud, where two families compete to get the most popular responses to the survey of simple questions. The answers are locked in our electronic board, and in round 1 and 2, each point is worth 250 naira. In rounds 3 and 4, the points are doubled. And in round 5, tripled. The family with the most points at the end of round 5 will go on to play for the top prize of 5 million naira. It's time to play, Nigeria. Now, welcome your host, Bisola Aiyeola.
Hello, people. My name is Bisola Aiyeola, and I'm looking forward to some good feuding tonight. You are welcome to Family Feud Nigeria. Family Feud is brought to you by our lead sponsor, MTN, silver sponsor, Momo PSB, bronze sponsor, Golden Penny Foods, and our media partner, 88.5 UFM. As you know, our expert researchers have polled the most popular answers to simple survey questions. Those answers are locked into the game board behind me, and our contesting families just need to match those answers. At the end of 5 rounds, the family with the most points would play fast money for a chance to take home 5 million naira! It is time to meet the feuding families. All the way from Ogun State, it's the Nola family! And coming in from Edo State, their name is saying otherwise than their number that is here. It's the 4 cousins. All right, we're all set for the feud. Let's play round 1. Give me Abby and give me Jennifer. Okay. Ladies, you know the rules.
Yes.
1 hand behind your back, 2nd hand beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please hit the buzzer. The point value for this round is single. Ladies, are you ready?
Yes.
We surveyed 100 people, and the top 8 answers are on the board. Mention something children do when they get back from school.
Take off their clothes.
Take off their clothes. Abby, you answer so fast as if you're telling me to take off your own clothes. Survey says. Jennifer, mention something children do when they get back from school.
Do their homework.
Do their homework. Survey says. All right. Jennifer, do you want to play or do you want to pass?
Oh, play, please.
Thank you very much, Abby. Jennifer.
Yes?
How's it going?
Fine, thank you.
Introduce yourself and the rest of the Nola family.
Okay, so I'm Jennifer, and I'm a student of mass communication, currently in 300 level, waiting to finish. This is my elder sister here, Jacqueline. She's a product manager. Jacqueline. You have to say the French way, Jacqueline. Jacqueline.
Je ne sais quoi.
Exactly. Fun fact, she actually studied French.
Oh, Jacqueline, you look so
Another
beautiful.
fun fact, her name is French.
As you understand that, Jacqueline is a French name.
Yeah, but her name is French.
Oh, Jacqueline is French?
French.
Okay, your real name not French? Okay, François Lina. All right, continue.
Yes, this is my younger cousin, Joshua. He's a mechanical engineer. Oh, he studied mechanical engineering.
Okay, yeah.
This is my other cousin, Shola Bomi. She's a nature manager. And that is my other cousin, Korimat. I always call her Star Korimat. She's also a nature manager.
Give it up for the Nola family. What do you do for fun, Jennifer?
What do I do for fun? I read books. I do what every other teenager does. I read books, I listen to music, I watch movies, I sleep, I eat.
All right, guys, give it up for Jennifer. Jacqueline, how's it going?
Je vais bien, et vous?
Et vous, le massé? Don't mind me, I don't understand French. Jacqueline, tell us a bit about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Jacqueline, and I studied French language because I've always liked French.
Amazing.
And I was speaking French since I was 7. Something I do for fun. I'm quite a boring person, but I like to sleep. And I like to read books. I like to watch movies. Random facts. I like to drum as well.
Oh, that is so cool.
And I love fashion. Your suit is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Merci. Okay, so Jacqueline,
Oui.
you started speaking French at age 7.
Yes.
And you also studied French.
Yes.
Are you working with a French or any French-speaking country?
Actually, yes.
Oh my, is it fast? You just funny! I don't have international, sorry! Jacqueline,
Oui.
do you earn in euros?
Well,
I'm working on it. You are now my new best friend.
I mean,
yes.
Because I'm still earning in Naira.
See, I'll just come and live with you, both of us together.
Jacqueline, two bugging people who cannot live together.
Yeah, you're not boring now.
Give it up for Jacqueline, guys. All right, Jacqueline.
Oui.
Mention something children do when they get back from school.
Play.
Play! She says, play. Survey says. Hey. Love it. Joshua, how's it going?
All good.
Tell us more about Joshua.
I love reading. I love sports. Football, it's natural. Most every Nigerian guy. I know how to play the saxophone.
Well, that's great. Is your saxophone here?
No.
Oh, snap. Would have loved to hear you play.
Yeah.
So you play the saxophone, she plays the drums. What instrument do you play?
None.
I played the
Don't worry
good
about
love.
that. Joshua, what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you?
I was in a pool once when I was a kid,
Continue.
and my swimming kit.
Don't worry about it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. This will off his pint. Give it up for Joshua. All right, Joshua. Mention something children do when they get back from school.
Eat.
They eat. They eat. Survey says. Is a party mama.
I know.
You are not kids. Do you sleep at home?
No.
Yes.
Do you always read? Do you
Yes.
work remote?
Yes. Sometimes.
Shalabomi,
Please ask her where
your
she was
family have
last week.
casted you.
Exactly.
Tell us about Shalabomi. Don't give us the filtered version, original version. Yeah.
I'm Sholabomi. I work in a marketing firm. I love to sleep. That's my major hobby. But they like to call me the introverted extrovert. Reason being that I actually like being inside. But if at all you need me outside, I will be there fully.
Fully. I love that.
I won't like lay back and say, oh, I just want to go home and all of that, even though in my head that's what it is, but
Yeah.
I will be there and be present with you. Yeah.
Shalabomi, the introverted extrovert. Mention something children do when they get back from school.
Sleep.
They sleep. She says sleep. Survey says. That is the top answer. Koymat. Did I pronounce that right?
Yes, you
Hey,
did.
Koymat. Did I pronounce that right? I
Okay.
did right. How you doing?
Fine, I'm doing good.
You have a very unique name.
Thank you.
First time I've heard it in my life. What does it mean?
Everlasting.
Tell us more about this special everlasting girl.
Oof. Well, my name is Koyuman. I'm an HR manager. I'm a very cool person.
You seem cool.
Quiet. I talk a lot with my friends,
Yeah.
just my people, family. I can be a talkative, but outside, I can be very shy and calm. I'm mostly indoors.
Hey,
Anyways.
God, this indoors
Indoors
family.
family.
Indoors.
Thank God for Shalabomi, Sha.
I try to go out and I can be, I love cooking.
Ah.
Yes, I enjoy that. And I cook, I bake, then I love parties. especially when I'm at the backstage.
She's the manager.
I'm the manager, making everything work.
Prepping, coordinating, ensuring everything's going smoothly.
I'm always there.
Give it up for Koima, guys. All right. Koimat, mention something children do when they get back from school.
Watch TV.
Watch TV. Survey says. Jennifer, mention something children do when they get back from school.
Their chores.
Their chores. Survey says. That was a good answer. But Jacqueline, one strike, no pressure at all. Mention something children do when they get back from school.
Remove their school bags.
They remove their school bags. Take it off. Survey says. Joshua. Two strike. The four cousins. Hey, three cousins don't do see them go collect his. Joshua, will you allow them to take your mark?
No.
Okay, well, let's see how well you can do that. Joshua, mention something children do when they get back from school.
Greet their parents.
They greet their parents. Because if you don't greet me, you go hear them. Survey says. Abby, for a chance to steal from the Nola family, I ask you now, mention something children do when they get back from school.
They would have their home lessons.
Have their home lessons. That was something I didn't like at all as a child, because why am I coming from school? You are adding more school to my head. She says lessons. Survey says. All right, let's reveal number 3. And number 2. Round 1 is over. The Nola family is yet to get their points up on the board. While the four cousins with a steal now have 63 points on the board. Guys, there's a whole new level of financial freedom with Momo PSB. Sending, receiving, and earning have been made simple. Just dial *671#, all right? And you get all of that done. Stick around for more after this. It's Family Feud Nigeria. Welcome back. You're watching Family Feud Nigeria, brought to you by our lead sponsor, MTN, and silver sponsor, Momo PSB. Before the break, the Nola family was yet to get their points up on the board. While the four cousins with a steal have 63 points on the board. Round 2 is on the line, and we're diving in without a moment to spare. Give me Jacqueline and give me Charles. Lady and gentlemen, you know the rules. One hand behind your back, second hand beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please hit the buzzer. The point value for this round is still single. Are you ready?
Yes.
We surveyed 100 people, and the top 8 answers are on the board. Name something you can beat.
Drum.
Drum.
Good answer.
Survey says. Do you want to play or do you want to pass?
I want to play Bisola.
You want to play. Thank you very much, Jacqueline. Hi, Abby.
Hello, Bisola.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
Abby,
Hello.
why did you all choose the name Four Cousins?
Okay, so at the time we got to know that we'd be playing, we'll be coming for the audition. That was when the trend went on, and so we thought of
So you just, great.
and he came up with the name actually.
This Charles. This Charles. All right, Abby, introduce yourself and the rest of the 4 cousins.
Okay, hello, I'm Abigail, a full-time student and also a data analyst. And on the side, a social media manager. On my right is Charles. Charles is a financial analyst, tech bro, sugar daddy, and fun fact, Charles used to wear skirts because he grew up with girls, so he used to play dress up with them. And surprisingly, he's a very good Makosa dancer.
Love it.
On his right is Ifunaya. Ifunaya is my friend, roommate. Fun fact, we're born on the same day actually.
Really?
Yep.
Same day, same year?
No, different year.
Same day.
Same day.
Lovely.
Okay, she's a full-time student as well and a product designer. On her right is Ambrose. Ambrose is a lawyer. His niche is dispute resolution and employment law. He's a field comedian. So you can think of him as Layi Wasabi, but without the comedy, obviously. And then to his right is Dorcas, my sister. She's a part-time student and a digital marketer. And she's my to-go person.
Give it up for the 4 cousins, guys. So you're a full-time student?
Yep.
And data analyst and social media manager?
Oh, well, for the data analytics, I haven't been practicing yet. Still looking for internship opportunities.
Still looking for internship opportunities.
But, yeah.
Give it up for Abby, people.
Yes, Bisola.
They say that you are the sugar daddy of this lot. Tell us more about Charles.
I'm a financial analyst, like you said. I work with a tech firm. Unlike the Nola family, who are always indoors, outdoor, that you think I'm homeless. I'm always out there. I like to have fun. I like to play video games. So during the day, I might be a financial analyst, and during the night, I beat up his ass on FIFA. Yeah.
Always outdoors.
Always out.
When was the last time you went out?
Yesterday.
Where did you go to?
We'll keep it quiet for now.
Give it up for Charles, guys. Thank you very much. Even now, Nelly Maga. How's it going, Ife?
Fine, thank
Happy
you.
to be here?
Yes, I am.
You look really bright and radiant. Tell us more about Ife.
I'm a student, full-time student, product designer. One thing I like to do is paint.
So you like painting, and that's why you're probably in the product design line.
That's what started.
Do you work with Abby sometimes, maybe for her social media managing? We need some kind image.
Not
no,
really.
Not really. Why not? You do like to make money together? No opportunity has come yet.
Yeah, in a way, we've not had an opportunity to work together.
Okay, now I've planted the seed in your mind.
Sweet,
Sit
thank
down,
you.
map out a plan, and work together. Give it up for Ife, guys. Ife,
Yes.
name something you can beat.
A child.
A child. Survey says. Ambrose, how's it going?
Fantastic.
Why did Abby say that you're a failed comedian? Comedy can never fail you. Or you tried to pursue it, and it was too slow.
It may be possibly, yeah.
And then you were just after
The
the
jokes
money.
were not coming.
Did you?
But sometimes.
Okay, you made me like say the joke. You said the joke. All right, Abby, tell us about yourself.
Okay, my name is Ambrose, short for Ambi.
Ambi.
Okay, I'm a lawyer. I specialize, as she said, in dispute resolution and a bit of employment. Outside of work, I like to go out. I think my best place in Lagos is the beach.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, because that's the place where you get something very different from every other place. Other places, bars, and restaurants.
Yeah, and we really don't have so many fun spots
yeah.
in Lagos. If it's not beach, it's cinema. If not be cinema, na restaurant. Bam, finish.
Exactly. Well, the beach is just on a different
Yeah.
level, so I like to go there. I like the ocean waves. I like to chill there. Then when I'm indoors, I like to watch football.
Okay.
I'm a fan of Liverpool.
Okay.
Yeah. So my love for football has kind of made me an analyst of football.
An analyst of football.
Yeah.
Do you do that professionally?
No, with my friends.
With your Give it up for Ambi, guys. Ambi, name something you can beat.
You can beat the time.
You can beat the time. He says you can beat the time. Survey says. you?
I'm fine.
All right, tell us a bit about yourself.
I'm Dorcas, like you said. I'm a part-time student and a marketing associate. What I do for fun? I scroll silently on Instagram. I don't like the sound. I just like to view and pass. What else do I like to do? Oh, I go out a lot. I actually don't like to stay in one place. I enjoy being on the road.
What's your favorite spot to hang out when you're going out?
You know what's crazy?
What?
Someone else's house.
Hey! I wish that furniture can talk. And I wish that they could watch this episode and comment. So, someone else's house, you just don't like your own. I guess, well, for some people, it's not finished. They got all these things. Give it up for Dorcas, guys. Dorcas! One strike, no pressure at all. Name something you can beat.
The face.
Face! Nice. She says face. Survey says. You can know your face, please. Abby.
Hello.
You've got 2 strikes.
Yeah.
The Nola family, they can steal. I ask you now, Abby. Name something you can beat.
I would say cancer.
Cancer! Congratulations to everyone who's been able to beat cancer. Well done, well done. And I hope you guys don't go back into that horrible state. Survey says. Hello, please. Jennifer.
Ma'am.
Are you ready to steal?
Yes, we are.
For a chance to steal from the 4 cousins, I ask you now, name something you can beat.
Record.
Record! That on the board. Survey says. Nice. All right, let's reveal number 8. Number 7. Number 6. No. Number 5. Hey! And lastly, number 2. The score is now 56 to the Nola family. And 63 to the 4 cousins. The game is heating up. Let's make this round even more thrilling. Give me Iffy and give me Joshua. Lady and gentlemen, you know the rules. 1 hand behind your back, 2nd hand beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please hit the buzzer. The point value for this round has now been doubled. Are you ready?
Yes.
We surveyed 100 people, and the top 6 answers are on the board. Mention something that lets you know Hamatan is here.
Cold.
Cold! Survey says. Do you want to play or do you want to pass?
Yeah.
He wants to play. Thank you very much, Iffy. Shalabomi, are you afraid? Oh. Shalabomi, mention something that lets you know Hamatan is here.
Fog.
Fog. She says fog. Survey says. Kaimat, mention something that lets you know Hamatan is here.
Dry skin.
Dry skin. Survey says. Jennifer, mention something that lets you know Hamatan is here.
Dust.
Dust. Survey says... Jacqueline,
Oui.
mention something that lets you know Hamatan is here.
Dry nose.
Dry nose. Survey says... Joshua, I don't do like this. Hamatan, no, what is going on? Joshua, mention something that lets you know Hamatan is here.
Dry weather.
Dry weather. Survey says... Shalabomi, you've got 2 strikes, the 4 cousins, they can steal. I ask you now, mention something that lets you know Hamatan is here.
Heat.
Heat. Heat. Survey says... Abby, I can see you've conferred. Are you ready to steal?
Yes.
All right. Abby,
Yeah.
for a chance to steal the juicy 142 points from the Nola family, I ask you now, mention something that lets you know Hamatan is here.
I would say the flu.
The flu! For a chance to steal. Survey says... Let's reveal number 6. And number 2. Three rounds are over. The Nola family have 198 points on the board. While the Bisola family have 63 points on the board. Don't go anywhere, people. We'll be right back for round 4. Welcome back to Family Feud Nigeria, brought to you by our lead sponsor, MTN. People, without further ado, let's get back to the surveys, shall we? It's time for us to play round 4. Give me Shalabomi and give me Angie. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the rules. Place one hand behind your back, second hand beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please hit the buzzer. The point value for this round is still double. Are you ready?
Absolutely.
We surveyed 100 people, and the top 7 answers are on the board. Mention a feature women admire in other women.
Behind.
Survey says... Andy, do you want to play or do you want to pass?
I want to play.
He wants to play. Thank you very much. Hi, Dorcas.
Hi.
Dorcas, mention a feature women admire in other women.
Hair.
The hair. The hair. Survey says... Abby.
Yeah.
Abby is just thinking of all the things they have admired in our body. Abby,
Yes.
mention a feature women admire in other women.
Clothes. I would say clothes.
Clothes.
Good answer. Good answer.
Survey says... Charles, mention a feature women admire in other women.
So have you seen your skin?
Oh my God! You are a professional sugar daddy. He says skin. Survey says... I don't know who did this survey, man, but that was a very good answer. Ify, mention a feature women admire in other women.
I would say lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Survey says... I'm wondering, what are these women saying to these women that did this survey? Ungwan, Ambi, you've got 2 strikes. The Nola family, they can steal. Ambi, I ask you now, mention a feature women admire in other women.
Height.
Height. It says height. Survey says.
Good answer. Good answer.
Dorcas, don't forget, you've got 2 strikes. The Nola family, they can steal. Mention a feature women admire in other women.
The face?
The face.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer.
Survey says.
Thank you.
Andy, don't forget, you've got 2 strikes. Nola family, they can steal. Mention a feature women admire in other women.
I would say how she's being taken care of.
How she's being taken care of. Good answer. Survey says. Jennifer, how you doing? Are you ready to steal?
Yes, I am.
All right, Jennifer.
Yes.
For a chance to steal 160 points, I ask you now, mention a feature women admire in other women.
The chest.
The shape. Is that on the board? Jacqueline, don't break your finger. Survey says. Let's reveal number 7. And lastly, number 3.
Oh my God, you guys can bring it in. I can't believe this.
All right, 4 rounds over. The score is now 198 to the Nola family. And 223 to the 4 cousins. It is time to nail down the points. The family with the most points after this round will play fast money for a chance to grab 5 million naira. Let's not forget, it is still anybody's game.
Yes.
It's now round 5. Chineke Mero. Let's have Koyumat and let's have Doka. Ladies, you know the rules. 1 hand behind your back, 2nd hand beside the buzzer in front of you. If you think you know the topmost or correct answer, please hit the buzzer. The point value for this last and final round has now been tripled. Ladies, are you ready?
Yes, ready.
We surveyed 100 people, and the top 4 answers are on the board. Name something kids do for fun, but Name something kids do for fun, but adults do for exercise. Jennifer, name something kids do for fun, but adults do for exercise.
Run.
Run. She says run. Survey says. It's on the board, but it's not the top answer, so I'm going to throw it to you, Abby.
Okay.
Abby, name something kids do for fun, but adults do for exercise.
I would say swimming.
Swimming. Survey says. Okay. Do you want to play or do you want to pass?
Play. I would
You
like
want
to
to play? Thank you very much, Doctor.
Hope you can
Jacqueline,
steal this one.
Name something kids do for fun but adults do for exercise.
Jump rope.
Jump rope. Survey says. That is the top answer. Joshua, name something kids do for fun but adults do for exercise.
Jumping.
Jumping. Jumping. Survey says. Shalabomi, name something kids do for fun but adults do for exercise.
Walking.
Walking. Survey says. For your math, you have got 2 strikes. The 4 cousins, they can steal. I ask you now, Koyumat, name something kids do for fun but adults do for exercise.
Football.
Football. Football. Survey says. Jennifer, you have got a chance to clear the board and win the game for the Nola family. Don't forget, you have 2 strikes. The 4 cousins, they can steal. Jennifer, I ask you now, name something kids do for fun but adults do for exercise.
Table tennis.
Table tennis. Survey says. Abby,
Yes.
opportunities like this will never come back. So I ask you now, for a chance to steal and win the game from the Nola family, name something kids do for fun but adults do for exercise.
I would say cycling.
Cycling. I can hear their heartbeat. Gadagogum, gadagogum. Even that side. Gidigbagam, gidigbagam. But for a chance to steal and win the game, survey says. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mommies and daddies, the 4 cousins have won the game in 400. And they will be going on to pay fast money for a chance to win 5 million naira. Wow. Oh, my Nola family. Sadly, you did not win the game, but of course, we're not going to let you go home empty-handed. What will happen is all the points you've garnered today will be multiplied by 250, and that means you'll be leaving with 49,500 naira. But that's not what you'll be leaving with. We're going to round that figure up to 100,000 naira. You would also get 3 months supply of Golden Penny macaroni, courtesy our sponsors at Golden Penny. Now, Jennifer, I want to ask, do you have a Momo PSB account?
Yes, I do.
All right, great. Please punch in your phone number here so we can do a quick transfer to you so you see how seamless it goes with Momo PSB. Thank you very much. And voila, here it is. Thank you very much, Momo PSB. I had so much fun with you guys. It was really interesting. Jacqueline, you brought so much color to this family. I wish you guys all the best in everything you do. Thank you very much. Give it up for the Nola family. Congratulations to the 4 cousins once again. I need 2 of you who will be playing Fast Money to please come on up here. Guys, get ready for the best part. When we come back, it'll be time to play Fast Money! Welcome back to Family Feud Nigeria. The Four Cousins family is here and is ready for Fast Money! Okay, Abby.
Hello.
Charles is off stage where he cannot see or hear your answers.
Okay.
I'll ask you 5 questions in 20 seconds. Try to give me the most popular answer.
Okay.
If you can't think of something to say, simply say pass. And if we have enough time left, we'll come back to it.
Okay.
If you and Charles together get 200 points,
Okay.
the Four Cousins family will be walking away with a whooping 5 million naira. Wow. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Can we have 20 seconds on the clock, please? The clock will start after I read the first question.
Okay.
Abby,
Yes.
mention something important that must feature when drinking Gary.
Milk.
Mention something you wouldn't want to be stung by.
Pass.
Name a reason why your boss will shout at you.
Lateness.
Name something people complain about in Nigeria.
The economy.
Mention a command a dog will respond to.
Sit.
Mention something you wouldn't want to be stung by.
Pass.
All right, Abby, let's see how you did. Abby,
Yes.
we asked you, mention something important that must feature when drinking Gary. You said, survey says. We asked you to mention something you wouldn't want to be stung by. You said, survey says. We asked you, name a reason why your boss will shout at you. You said, survey says. We asked you to name something people complain about in Nigeria. You said, survey says. And lastly, we asked you, mention a command a dog will respond to. You said, survey says. Abby, you got 86 points. Let's clear the board and bring out Charles. Thank you very much. Charles.
Yes, Bisola.
Abby got 86 points.
Ooh.
So right now, you need 114 points to win. I'm going to ask you the same 5 questions that I asked Abby. You cannot duplicate her answers. If you do, you're going to hear this sound. I'll ask you to try again, and you'll give me another answer. Now, we do know that it's tougher this time, so what's going to happen is we're going to give you 25 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes, Bisola.
Okay. Let's remind everyone of Abby's answers. And can we have 25 seconds on the clock, please? The clock will start after I read the first question. Charles, mention something important that must feature when drinking Gary.
Gary.
Mention something you wouldn't want to be stung by.
B.
Name a reason why your boss will shout at you.
For wrong walk.
Name something people complain about in Nigeria.
Economy.
Try again.
Dollars.
Try again.
Government.
Mention a command a dog will respond to.
Sit.
Try again.
Stand.
All right, Charles, let's see how you did.
Let's go.
Charles, we asked you, mention something important that must feature when drinking Gary. You said, survey says. Water. Water was the top answer with 35 points. We asked you, mention something you wouldn't want to be stung by. You said, survey says. B was the top answer. We asked you to name a reason why your boss will shout at you. You said, Survey says... That was the top answer. We asked you, name something people complain about in Nigeria. You said... Survey says... Golden penny macaroni, Pepsi, golden penny